tough guys in Washington. You know, they're real tough guys. They can't beat ISIS. They can't beat anybody. Afghanistan is going to hell. Then you have in Paris. And a lot of things happened in Paris. A lot of things changed. And people liked me more after Paris, which is terrible in a way, but people liked me more after Paris because they want somebody that understands what the hell is going on. Now you have China in the South China Sea. They're creating an island. They have the biggest excavators you've ever seen. They're ripping the out of the sea, right? We're going to bring businesses back. We're going to have businesses. We're going to have businesses that used to be in New Hampshire that are now in Mexico come back to New Hampshire, and you can tell them to go themselves. Because they let you down.
Okay, while the Democrats were duking it out on stage, you see, the Republicans were also on the campaign trail in New Hampshire. And Caitlin and Nick are joining me to talk about this. Interesting to hear Donald Trump, who's up, you know, I mean, it was, I guess, not surprising, but he's back in his Trumpian form.
Yes, we're not in Iowa anymore.
No.
We are full on to New Hampshire, where this brash style really, you know, can work for him. It's an amazing, we were talking earlier, turn of events. We saw, you know, Monday night him being gracious and showing some signs of humility, exactly. And then, you know, a few hours later, turning back to Ted Cruz, going after whether his Iowa win was legitimate and all of that. So I personally think that Trump should have just kept on his kind of high road. He's leading by a significant margin in New Hampshire. I think that could have, you know, could have appealed that way. But he defies expectations all the time.
Yeah, okay, so there's a debate Saturday night, and Steve Shigaris is with the CBS News senior political editor. Steve, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised at the F-bomb, but still, I guess fair to say I was a little still shocked because, as Caitlin was saying on Monday, it was sort of this humility that we saw from Donald Trump, that, you know, the Trumpian form is back.
Yeah, I guess it depends on which hour you're looking at him, right? He was sort of humble, and then he came back with the aggressive attacks against Cruz, and then tonight he was dropping some pretty aggressive language in his event. You know, this is an urgent time for him. This is, you know, he just came in second in Iowa, where I think he felt, and a lot of folks felt, that he would win, and he's got to do what he can do to try to win New Hampshire, because if he doesn't win here, there's going to be some real questions about whether he's going to want to go forward after this. He's got a big lead in the polls in New Hampshire, and for him to eke out a win or even lose here would be a big blow to him. So you're really sort of seeing the urgency from Trump while he's on the ground in New Hampshire.